Oh man, I hate it when the cleaning fairy doesn't show up. Let's fix that. What? What? What just happened here? Oh, the cleaning fairy must have come. OMG, check this out. Today's topic, creativity. You know, there's all this talk about content, and content is important. I've been talking about content over the past couple of episodes. So how does that tie in with creativity? Well, in order to create content, you have to be creative. So what does that have to do with a clean office? Absolutely everything. If you're anything like me, you can't work in clutter. And my office since Christmas has been a disaster. It's been a clutter zone. And I find that the more things pile up in here, which is nice and clean, the more things pile up in here, the less my brain functions. And that's so true about me since the day I can remembering. Does that even make sense? Remembering? Ever since I was a kid. So I remember when I would have a messy room. I didn't feel the same as when I had a clean room. I was happier when I had a clean room. I felt like I can think. And one thing my parents always said about me is I'm kind of a creative person, but the one thing I can tell you is my creativity level goes way down when there is clutter around me. If that's you, put a comment down below, because I don't know if that's just me or whether that's everybody, but I certainly can't think. And because I had a totally messy, cluttered office over the past couple of weeks, over Christmas, it just kept getting worse and worse because everything was just piling up in here. I felt like the lights in my brain were like getting dimmer and dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. And I felt like my breathing was almost getting shallower and shallower. But now with all this, I feel like, I honestly feel like I can breathe and I can think and I can get more creative and I can help you a little bit more. So I think that's a good thing. Don't you think that's a good thing? By the way, did you notice that there was a mistake in one of my previous vlogs right in the beginning? I had the date all wrong. We're in 2019 and I think it was vlog 2. Right in the intro, it says 2018. I had no idea I even made that mistake until somebody pointed that out. So thank you. Thank you for pointing out my mistake. I appreciate it. Oh, and by the way, I'm still trying to figure out this camera system. It's a new camera for me. So if any of the footage is completely out to whack, or it's completely blurry, or it's too light, or it's too dark, my apologies. But the thing is, I can't get too caught up in whether the frame's in focus or not. I just need to get things done because too often, this is especially goes true for me, is sometimes I try to get things perfect because I have an artist mentality, and people that are creative, like myself, I've got more of a creative mentality. Things are never perfect. And that is one of my biggest struggles, is I'm always trying to get things perfect. And I really had to let go of that. And so now with these vlogs in the future, I'm really just trying to get content out there and not really worry about, okay, well, so is it perfect? Did I say the right things? Did I stutter? Did I mumble things? Did I not get the point across? You know what? It doesn't matter because you have to start somewhere. And you as an agent in your career, don't try to make everything perfect. Don't try to get that perfect listing presentation, buyer presentation, and you're constantly sitting there working on it to try to get it perfect. You know what? Perfection is not what it's all about. I remember this one time where I had this really thick binder, and it was my listing presentation, and it was big, thick, and long, big, thick, and long. Get your mind out of the gutter. A thick binder filled with pages. And I said, I'm gonna try something different. And I literally created a 1-page listing presentation, and it worked better than this big ass binder. And I threw it together in like half a day. So again, it's not about perfection, it's just about getting things going. So back to the video focus thing. Yeah, I'm not so much worried about perfection. Today, for example, I'm trying this vlog in 4K. I've never shot 4K. I don't even know if it's gonna work out. I don't know how my editing program's gonna do with it. But you know what? That's life. That's just the way it is. But the good news is, I've got a clean room. No, I've got a clean office. You guys wanna see something cool that I have up there? Come take a look. Hopefully I don't fall. If I do, it's all gonna be recorded. All right, so one of my favorite all-time movies is Back to the Future. Check this out. It's my Lego set. There's Marty. Oh, the focus is going wacky here. I can already see. There's Marty. There's Doc sitting in the DeLorean. How cool is that? There's my globe. My $50 million bill. One of these days I will tell you about exactly what that $50 million bill's about. I can't see if I'm recording correct because my screen flipped out. Oh, yeah, there we go. Anyway, that's it for my vlog today. As my mom would say, go clean your room. Or as I would say, go clean your office. Anyway, have yourself an awesome day. We'll chat tomorrow.